sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks? Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. Corey Horton now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is left side and caught by Flower. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
That's good.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aleem McNeil in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's number 40 on the season for him.
The 3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 52 Blues.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10.
Second and 10 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They get 18 on that one. First down, Detroit.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Second and 5.
Ready.
Laporta in motion.
60 ready. 60 ready.
Throwing on second down, Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Lions are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard
Out of the
line.
shotgun, Young flush to his right. He's going to, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bryce Young, touchdown Detroit. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3. Jack Fox.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, and he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Back 60. Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right sideline and complete. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Now Walker. And not much there. He's back to to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The Lions called their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Take it in, back at his own 12. Look at him go! Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back. 85 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. 45 yards. They'll look to throw yet again. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. We are through one. 14-3 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
A 44-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Ready, break. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Ready? They'll go play action with Young. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go. Watch out now. 60 here. Black 40. Cut, cut.
To throw is Young. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard mark. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
52 blue. Ready.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag.
Ready.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go. Cut.
Now Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one swung out wide. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Lions have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Ready, play.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready.
Now Young. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Open man, left side. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 12. First down,
Laporta in motion.
Black, 95. Set, hot.
On first down is Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He'll get this out to the left flat. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
Seahawks 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Young. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Lions are going to extend their lead.
Seahawks 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. 45 yards.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Aiden Hutchinson working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
The kickoff for Seattle.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Young to throw on first down. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
Ready, Lions, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
On play action, Young. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Look, 10 cycle.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's caught by Gibbs.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Right.
That's quickly out to Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal.
It's a gain of 10.
This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Lions will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. The first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Lions.
A run here with Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, There's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On second down, Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Laporta in motion. On first and 10, here's Young. It is brought in the end zone. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Throwing now on third and long. A quick slant, roped in by Watson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Hey, Charlie must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a